Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about group by clause in MySql database. So at here I'm going to take the table EMP. EMP because at here our DPT number, so this is a duplicate. So 20 and 30 and 10, it's a duplicate, and here I want to do the calculation on sal column. So I'm going to do sum sal, max sal, mean sal, and hereafter I need EMP number. So EMP number is the primary key and that's all unique. So if you execute emp table, so this record will display. And hereafter group by clause. So group by clause is generally used to do aggregator function, and aggregator functions such as max, min, sum, count. So let's see the examples. So at here I'm going to write select, and here selecting Saturday column. So at here Saturday column I'm going to select, and here which table from emp table emp table, and I will do the calculation in salary column or calculation such as sum. So sum salary. So if you write this query and here if you execute here, then that will display the sum of our salary. So this will this all the records that will add thereafter that display. So let's execute and see. So see at here sum sal. So it's or displaying and 2506. So like this you can check at here max salary. So this is the max. Max is also an aggregator function. So see at here 5000 is the maximum salary. So if you now check at here, so this is the record inside sal, and here this is the 5000 is the maximum salary. Now here after I'm gonna make the group. So at here select next query I'm going to say you select here selecting deputy number this time, or deputy number, and here after sum sat sum, and here see at here sum average cast. So I'm going to select sal column, and here from our table name emp, and hereafter I'm making the group emp table, and hereafter let's use group and group by clause, and here I'm making the group on deputy number. So how's the query that work? So first that make or deputy number records in the group. So 10 in, so add here 10 in one group, and or 20 in other group, 13 another group. After that do the sum operation. So let's execute. So see at here or dpt 10 8750. So first that make 10 group, after that do the calculation, sum calculation like this. Here 30 and for or 20. So if you want to check maximum or salary in the group, only include max, and hereafter let's execute here. So see at here maximum or 10 is or 5000, here 302850. So at here in or dp number 10, so 10 here, so this is the 5000, so 5000 is greater, and here next to 1300, and here after or this is 2450 2450. So this make in one group. Here this is this 2450, and here after 5000 and 1300, this all on in one group, and here after that check which is the maximum. So maximum is the 5000, so that record it's a display. So this the things, and hereafter you make a group by in multiple columns. So here or you can include also at here emp number, or you can include any other column also. So at your dbt number, next I'm going to include emp number. Let's execute. So see at here it's making the group on or dpt number, and hereafter emp number, and after that that's displaying this all. So you can also display emp or number. So here you have to include emp number column include, then that display emp number also. So see at here emp number, it's displaying 73869 and so on. So in group by clause you can include one column or you can include multiple columns. Now here after let's see count function of group by. So at here select, so selecting at here dpt number and dpt number hereafter from the table name emp. So here emp, and hereafter I'm going to use count aggregator function. So count and hereafter open bracket and close bracket. So if you execute this query, so this will count total number of dpt number. Check the query. So see at the total number 12. So if you wanna check the right output, so here you can count. So this all are 12. Now here after I will do making the group by, and here I will not include the count aggregator function also. So at here let's copy this line to save the tags. So at here select dpt number emp or number and here or max add, and hereafter I'm going to count. So I'm going to count at here. Let's count dpt number. Dpt number and hereafter from emp and making from emp and making the two groups. So at here let's execute here and check. So see at here it's counting dpt number 1 here. So how's the program works? So first that make the group by on dpt number emp number. After that this is the combination of dpt number and emp number, so that count. So it's a one times. If you want to check only dpt number, so I'm going to remove at here emp number. So at here let's execute. So that count at here dpt number. So dpt number at here 4 times and here 5 times and here 3 times. And here maximum salary on dpt number 20 is to 3000 and here 13 2850 and 10 or 5000. So these are the things. And hereafter in group by you can include where clause also. So where clause I already discussed in my last video, so please check there. And here where clause is generally used to filter the records. So here you can include where, and where I'm going to filter the records dpt number equal to 30. So I will display only dpt number 30 records. So at here let's execute. So see at here it's only displaying dpt number 30, maximum 70, 2850 and here emp number and the count dpt number total or dpt number 5. So at here it's displaying. So where clause is only used to filter the records, and in group by you can also count or find having clause. So let's include add a having clause. So I included having clause. So at here I'm getting the error message. Let's see what the error. So at here error message is the syntax error. So this is not a right format. So if you take the cursor at rate, so at here invalid. So at this the error come because at here having clause comes after group by. So if you include having clause after group by, so no error, the right output will come. So at here the same output here it's coming 30 2850 7499 and here 5. So the first important difference is group by having clause and where clause. Where clause we can write query before group by, and having clause we can include after group by. So this is the first difference, and hereafter let's check other difference also. So at here I'm going to copy this line and paste it down. So at here from where. So at here where clause I'm going to include, and here some, or here you can write max or sum greater than 1000. So I'm going to include write this query. So if I'm going to execute at here, so I'm getting the error message. So invalid user group function. So that means with where clause you cannot use any group any aggregator function. So where clause you cannot use max, min, sum, count. This all function you cannot include. So but with having clause you can use. So add here or select start from, and hereafter I'm going to include having and max underscore sal or greater than 1000. So this is the having clause. So now let's execute. So at here I'm getting the expected output. So at here max and salary it's greater than 1000. It's all a display. So this is the next or second important difference between where clause and having clause. So with where clause you cannot use aggregator function, but with having clause you can include any aggregator function. So this is the things about the group by clause. So group by clause generally used to make uh, column records in group, and after that you can do any group calculation. So suppose at your if you wanna check DPT number 20 or maximum salary and employee name employee, so which employee is getting higher salary and with name, and so you can make it in group, and after you can do the calculation, because sometimes what happen in you get in some tables are very huge records. So huge records, if you want to do manual calculation, so you that take more time. So that here group by clause comes to the picture. So make the group of some deputy number or city wise. So if the employee city the same, then you can do the calculation on city by. Here I'm taking deputy number, so I'm doing the calculation of deputy. So here you can use sum, max, min, count. So that's all things. So I hope guys you understand the uses of group by clause in MySql. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next. Thank you.